Monu, can we start the class? If everyone are ready, then just type on yes, then show that I can start it. Yeah, few of them are typing that yes. So, shall we start the class? Shall we start the webinar? Yeah. Yes, few of them are telling that yes. So we'll start the class. Hi, good afternoon, team. My name is Prasanna Pattankar. I'm working as a technology specialist. Today, I'm going to give a webinar on the topic called Microsoft Excel with VB. So, what exactly comes in your mind when you take the name of my MS or Excel? So, what is Excel? What is the use of Excel? And why we need to use the Excel? So, we will see all those things within this webinar. What is Excel? Excel is a Microsoft Office packages. Within the Office packages, what all the things will come? Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint. These all things will come under Microsoft Office packages. Within this, today we will see only Microsoft Office Excel. Okay. And what are the uses of Microsoft Office Excel and why should we need to use the Office? These all things we'll see. What is Microsoft Office Excel? Microsoft Office Excel is a spreadsheet developed by Microsoft, and which are the operating systems which supports. It will support Windows, it will support Mac OS, it will support Android and iOS. Its features are like calculation purpose, graphing tools, pivot tables, and macro programming language called as Visual Basics for application purposes we'll be using. These all are the applications where we can use the Microsoft Office Excel. Microsoft Excel, there are so many features as I explained, like we'll be using like calculation purpose, graphic tools, that's for chart purpose, pivot tables purpose, and even macro programming purpose. So we'll see all those things, all the features also one by one. I will explain practically also how to use this. The main features, we can insert even functions also. Function in the sense we can insert some formulas, build a formulas also. We can insert, manage data, easy calculations. We can even manage our data also, and calculations also very easy. Share your data, we can share our data to with our team also, and we can mail also. If some person is sitting somewhere else, we can share the data, that is share the spreadsheet. Display data has a line graphs, histograms and charts. Large data storage and manipulation, we can store large number of data like 10,000 or 10,500 records, or more than 10,000 records also we can store, and we can manipulate the data also. We can insert the table very easily. Big working area, there will be spreadsheets, the different kinds of spreadsheets will be there. There's a big working area, simplifies the work. Excel will simplify the work, mathematical equations or mathematical usage, and huge number of data will be there. We can simplify it will be simplifies our work. Instead of using a files of as the normal files will be using in our offices, that we can minimize and we can use it in a one Excel sheet. These are the different kinds of scenarios we can do today. That's a practically, these are like a sample forms. We can insert the table, we can insert our picture, shapes, screenshots, chart columns, line bar, pie, word art, symbols, equations. We can, all those things we can insert in our spreadsheet, Excel sheet. And different kinds of examples also we can see today. We'll show you the live examples also. how to make this. I'll minimize these things and I will open the Excel sheet and I will show you. This is how the Excel sheet looks like. I think this is already data has been inserted here, but I will show you a new workbook. You have to click on new workbook. So this is a blank workbook we need to select. Not only the blank workbooks will be having a different kinds of templates also. Think that if you are using for financial purpose, we can use a financial blank workbook, that's a template. We can, if you think that your students purpose will be using it, there are different kinds of templates will be there. Whichever the template we need to use according to that only the templates we need to use. At present I'm using a blank workbook here. Just click on a blank workbook and click on create. Open the workbook. When you open the Excel sheet, a new blank workbook, it will looks like this. It will be having a different kinds of rows and columns, and intersection of rows has been rows and rows and columns. That is intersection of rows and columns will be called as a cells. uh, Particular cells will be there here, and here the columns will be there as I'm showing here. B as what I have selected, that will be called as a columns. The alphabetics whatever you are showing here, A B C D up to Z, that will be called as a columns, and remaining whatever I'm showing here 1 2 3 that was selected here, that will be called as a rows. So numbers will be called as a rows and alphabetic will be called as columns. So there will be n number of columns will be there and number of rows will be there, and that is a functional bar what I'm showing here, formula bar, there we can insert, and name box that whatever at present I'm showing you, that is a g5, that is a name box. There we can insert the names of the tables. That is a cell as I'm showing here, D9. D9 is a cell, and the page layouts, that's a ribbon bars, home, insert, page layout, data, view, review. So this sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, these will be called as a worksheet. So different kinds of worksheet, we can add n number of worksheets also by clicking just on a add sheet. So we can create many sheets as many we want. That will be called as a grids. That is a normal, page layout, and page layout preview. This will be called as the different kinds of grids. And we have a zoom control also, zoom out and zoom in, that will be called as a zoom control. We can maximize the zoom and minimize the zoom by using a zoom control. And we have a different kinds of things. When you click on the file, you'll be having options called new, that is used to create a new workbook, to create a new templates. As I'm using a older version, I cannot show the new different types of templates here. You can even open the workbooks. You think that you are already created some workbooks, you can open by using your open option. Just we need to click on open and we need to browse the things. Otherwise, if the recent documents will be there, then we can open directly by using recent documents. Otherwise, we can open the location file, from there we can use it. And save file is, I think that you are already working on some workbook and you want to save that file, then just click on save and save as. You think that you are working on a new workbook and you want to save it for the first time, then you have to click on save as and Excel. Print will be used to print the you are already working on some workbook, just you want to give a print, just you have to click on print, and within that print, quick print and print preview options will be there. The print is a quick print is just for quick directly, and print preview means before you want to give a print, just you want to check whether how it looks, then you have to click on prepare. Within the prepare we have a properties, inspect document, encrypt document, that is for security reasons we'll be using, and permissions, add a digital signature. If you want to add a digital signature, then we can use a mark as a final. If you want to make a document as a final, then you can use a mark as a final, and run compatibility checker, that also will be using in a prepare. Send a mail. If you want to share the document, as I already shared, we can share with our friends also, team also, by using email attachment, by using email as a PDF. If you want to convert your Excel sheet into a PDF document, then we can make it as a PDF attachment. Email as a XPS attachment has like a PDF, we can convert even into XPS format also. And this is how The send option, we can share our document to friends also by email attachment. We can publish also Excel services, document management server, and create document workspace. These are like a publishes we can do. Even we can quit also, and we have a more options like Excel options and exit the worksheet. Otherwise we can quit directly also. So these are the options which are comes under file. So we'll see how the Excel works, how we can manipulate, and how can we add insert images, all the things we can see here. And we have a calibre here. The different kinds of font families will come, like a Times New Roman, Calibri. These are different kinds of Arial Black, batting. These all different kinds of font families will be there. And here we can see font sizes also. We can change the font size. Different font sizes will be there. I think that it's 11. If you want to give a header as a 14, we can just type on 14. Otherwise, we need to click on the options. Within that options like 10, 12, 11, 12, 13. These are all the different kinds of options are there. We can select it. Has a selected a 14 more than 20. It has been selected 20. There is option what are showing that is more than 20. It has been selected from my end. We'll see the examples also now. Just I'm giving writing some name of the student, like as example student that I'm giving here, age, not only the name, age, and subject of the student. Even you will give a subject, and even you will give a class of the student, roll number of the student. Marks of the student, as I already said, like marks of the students, because the student will be obtaining the marks now, so that we'll be giving a marks obtained. And result of the students, whether we need to know the result whether it is a pass or fail. That's the reason we have to give result also. So I have to enter some random data also for this the students, as I was already given some columns, means we need to give a data also, no? As I'm giving a ram and his age and his class and the roll number of the ram, and subject has some sample like physics will give, marks also will give. If it is less than 35, then we will treat as a fail. If more than 35 or equal to 35, that will be treated as a pass. Some random data like x, y, z, like that. We'll be giving some data here. So randomly I'm typing here, and we need to give a age also. Some random ages we will give, as because it's a sample data here. Just for example purpose, I'm showing here. Just I'm copying the same data, whatever we are done in for physics. Just we need to copy and we need to paste it. We need to select it and paste it. Just last one I'm mentioning some different subject as a chemistry. As already said, marks like more than 35 means pass, less than 35 means fail. So I will give both failed data also, pass data also, to show some other things in Excel also. So more than 35 is there, 67 there, so that's why it's a pass. This was also more than 35, so it's a pass. And 13, this is a less than 35, so it will be as a fail. And by mistake it has been entered 20 to 33, so we need to change it as to 23. So 23 is a fail, and even 22 is also fail, so we'll mention as a fail. So this is how one table has been done, but without border we has done a table. We need to even give the border also. Marks obtained, so I'm clicking on, as you observe and all, it's everything alignment is on the left side. Just you see, observe here. So table has been done. Picture we need to add, chart, word add, symbols, equations. These are all the things we need to discuss today within this webinar. So charts also, within the chart there are different kinds of charts, column chart, pie charts, and within that we need to even work on formatting also. For designing purposes we'll be using format, font formatting, table formatting, style formatting, cell formatting. These different kinds of formatting we'll be discussing today. How to do a formatting and what's the use of formatting, everything we will discuss one by one, practically also as theoretically also. Both the things we will do within this webinar. So just we will see the examples, we will continue. We have our headers: name, age, class, roll numbers, subjects, marks obtained. We will select that header and we make it as a bold, because as number formatting we have said, like, so that's the reason we need to make it as a header, as a bold. Otherwise we can make italic also, otherwise we can underline also, and we can change even sizes also, because as header is a, we can change it to change the size. We'll make it as a 14. So now it's looking a bold header for 14. Even we can change it to italic also, we can change it to underline also, that we can do it. We are selecting the entire table here, because as I said, it's a borderless, we need to give a border to the table, so that's why we need to select the complete table. Just we need to click on all borders. There are different kinds of borders, as I said, like only left borders will be there, top borders will be there, right borders will be there, there will be no borders also, outline border will be there. There are different kinds of borders you are seeing here, but I'm selecting a all border here. I want to make complete border to my table, that's why I selected all border here, so it makes a complete border to the table. If you want to give only as a left border, you can give left side border. If you want to give only for right side border, we can give both the top and bottom. You want to give a border, then you can give for both the side also. So this is how the borders looks like when you give the borders. So even we can, so as I said, like the name, age, class, roll number, subjects, everything will be aligned on the left hand side, as you are observing here. We can change it. Even font color also we can change. Only for name I'm changing a font color. So just click on A and select the some random colors. Here I'm selecting a green color. It's looking good, green color. Only for the name I'm changing. You can change it into age also, class also, whichever you want you can change. I want to give the fill the series also. Just click on some whichever you want and fill the series with a yellow color. Just we'll click on the yellow. See how exactly the fill series works. And if you want to give only for the font, then you have to select the wherever you want to give. You need to select the cell, and just we need to click on A. Within the different kinds of colors will be there, we need to select the different colors. So see here, when to change the alignment, we need to make it a center alignment. So that's why I'm selecting the particular column as a C. I want to make it as a center alignment, so we need to click on center. There will be options within that: left alignment, right alignment, center alignment. Just I'm clicking on the center alignment. See here, now it's showing a center alignment for the column C. everything else in the center, but remaining columns if you see, entire thing will be different on right hand side it's showing. So I want to make entire thing as a center alignment, so just click on center. It's not coming because I already used it. So now I click it on 2 times, it's coming, so entire thing is coming at the center. If you want to make it as a right side, you can make it right side. Only for RAM I am making it as a right side. If you select the entire table, if I make it as a right, then it will be right. Only for one means when you consider we can do it. This is how the alignment works. Think that we have a one more column, that is the serial number. Just I will show you how to drag the things by using a options. Just I will make click 1 2. After that I want to instead of typing 3 4, think that only 4 to 5, that then we can do it. If more than 1,000 numbers or the 10,000 numbers, we cannot manually enter one by one. So instead of that, we can within that Excel we have options like fill the series. So first thing we need to select 1 2, then we need to drag. There is a plus symbol will come, just we need to drag that, then automatically the series will get filled. See, now I will show you now. Just click on 1 2, select that, drag the plus option here, 1 2, drag it, so automatically the series will get filled. If only 1 to 10 are there, then we can enter manually one by one, 1 2 3 4 like that. If more the number of numbers are there, then that time only we need to drag the series. If only less number they are there, then we can insert manually also, that's not a problem. If it's a huge data, then no need of wasting our time, it will save our time while entering the data. We have it's like a shortcuts. Just I have dragged it, so it's showing 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 9 10 up to 13 here. If you want a more, we can drag also more things. So we'll add a one more column here as a date. We'll see how to add the dates also. I will add a today's date. So today's date is the 3rd Feb 2017. I will take it as a DDMMYY as a 003 February 2017. I will add now. So we'll see 03 Feb 2017. That is a DD, that is a date, month, and Y. So we'll see how to add the number formatting. It's like a within the number formatting there is a date formatting. Just we need to select particular cell, that is the 3rd Feb, and we need to click on right click. We need to right click format cells. Format cells. Just click on the format cells. After clicking on the number format cells, it will open. Just wait for a minute. Just we need to select number, within the number general, number, currency, accountant, date, time, percentage, fraction, specific, scientific, text, special, custom. These are different kinds of options will come. As I selected the date, so we need to select the date only. Within the date, if you see sample option will come, types are there, are different kinds of types also there, and we have a local, that is a location, that is the English United States we have selected. So today I have selected like as I selected DDMMYY. There are again different things within the type. There will be like a week will be there, that is a Friday, February 3 2017 has it's showing a that one. So if you want that, we can select that one and click on OK also, and so it will display as it is. It's showing like a Friday, it's today's stuff, today's week it's showing, and Friday, that's the today's date, and it's showing it 2017. Just click on OK. See now, as previously it was showing only 3rd Feb 2017, but now it's showing a Friday, February 3 2017. So this is how we can change the format, the date also. If I want to change it to again something else, so I will right click and format cells as I shown you already. Format cells, again date, go to the date and change only to DDMMY also, otherwise DDMM also we can show, otherwise 14 Majura 1 as it is showing like a previous one. 3rd Feb, that is only DD and MM it's showing. So we'll see that. See, just when I click on 3rd Feb it's showing. So if you want to fill the series, how to do? First we need to select 3rd Feb and 4th Feb, and then we need to select both the things and we need to drag it. Then the complete series will get filled. So we'll see now. 4th Feb I have entered two things. After the two only we can drag the things. So I'm just dragging it. 3rd Feb and 4th Feb I'm dragging down. So the remaining series will get filled automatically. Sorry, it's not selected correctly. I will undo it. Yeah, it's done. Just I'm dragging it. See now, 4th Feb, 5th, 6th Feb, 7th Feb, unto 8th. It has been, the series has been filled. This is how the date formatting works. Not only the date, as already said, like numbers, number series also we can do, even fractions also we can do by using a number formatting, date formatting. That is how the format cells works. Just click on write. See, we'll see the fractions, how to add the fractions. Think that there is a 14.32. We need to fill the series to fractions also, remaining things. Just right click on the numbers, select the series and right click format cells. How to add the fraction? For this I will show the fractions, how to add the fractions. Just click on a number and there will be an option like sample. It will be showing decimal places. There is a 2 decimal places. If you want, select that is 2 decimal places, use a separator, and it will show the exam how it looks also. Click on OK. See, there are two fractions will be using 9.00, 10.00, 11.00, because we are using 2 decimal places here. Just right click number cells, format cells, and make it as a decimal places as a 0, and use the separator as a deselect, making it as a 0 and clicking OK. Now as it is, it looks 9, 10, 11, 12 without fractions. So how to add the fractions also we have seen. So as I already explained, like number series within the format cells, there is a lot of options like general, numbers, currencies, accounting, date, time, percentage we can use. For student databases we can use the percentages also. We can have a fraction as well. We have already seen that fraction. This is how the numbers will work, and even customized data will be there. We'll see the alignment also. As already we seen the alignment, left alignment, right alignment, like that. Center we can make it as horizontal center, left indent, right indent, count. These are the things we can do in a number alignment also. Wrap text also we can make it wrap the text. If that if it is not fitting in a one single particular cell, then we can wrap the text, then entire thing will appears in a single text. Then we have an option like font. Within that, again, a font families, there are different kinds of font families like a Times New Roman, Calibri. These are the different kinds of font families we can see. Even we have a font styles also, that is italic, bold, and underline. These kind of things will comes under a font styles, as already shown you here, bold, italic, underline. That options even comes under the format cells also. I mean, you can change the font size also. Even this is a shortcut whatever I shown previously, but within the format cells if you go, the entire things will come. And borders also, as I already explained, like all borders we need to select. Like that we can select none option also. They on left side also we can see we set the border, right hand side also we can set, only top also set we can set, bottom also we can set. This is how the border works. Already shown you the border, how to add the borders. Just click OK. And fill, has already explained you how to fill the series, and how to only for font also we can give the color, so that we can do by using font fill series. Okay, even protection, local also, hidden also, you can hidden the data also. Just click on OK or cancel it. Just format sets. So whatever we have done is in a sheet file. Sheet 4 is empty, sheet 3 is empty, sheet 2 is empty, and sheet 1 is empty because we are working on the sheet 5. I want to add some hyperlink to my data here. So I'm working already on a sheet 5, but when I click on a RAM, it should navigate to the sheet 1 of the sheet 1 spreadsheet within that A. So just right click on the RAM, get. When it click on the RAM, it should go to A1 of the sheet 1 of A1 cell. It lands to A1 of sheet 1. So we'll see how to make a hyperlink now. When just click on a RAM, that is a right click on a RAM, that is within that name box, it is showing within that C3, it's there, sheet 5 of cell 3. Within this, if you click, it should land to the sheet 1 of the cell A1. Just click on right click hyperlink. There is options existing file on this, but we need to select place this document within the same folder. We have to do it, say within the same worksheet we need to do. That's the reason we need to select place this document. Just click on the place this document. The type cell reference as A1 because I want to go it for sheet 1 as a A1 cell. So that's the reason. So RAM is my that's within the RAM only I'm creating. So sheet 1 of A1 sheet 1 of A1 cell. So hyperlink has been done. If I click on whether we'll see whether it works or not. RAM, I'm clicking on the RAM. It should land to the sheet 1 of A1 cell. Just see, it's landing here. So it means it's working. So I will show one more example how to make this hyperlinks so that it will become perfect and work on it very easily. Just I will make C4, that is a C4 hyperlink I will create. If it's create an C4, it should land to some other page, not only the sheet 1 of A1, it should land to some B1. We'll see how to make. Just click on right click on hyperlink, place this document. We'll be having existing files, so we can do or places within this document. If you want to go create to another sheet, we can create a new document. That's how it will land to another worksheet, not this worksheets, another worksheet. Email also we can do hyperlinks. So as I said it should land to some another thing, not A1. For sheet is a different, that is a B2, cell is a B1. We'll see as a B1. So we have to remove A1 and we need to type B1 sheet 2. It should land to sheet 2 of cell B1. It is built done. We'll see whether it works or not. Click on X. It should see it's working fine. So it has been done. So it's landing to sheet 2 of B1 cell from sheet 5 of X, that is C4. This is how the hyperlinks works. When we'll see how to make a freezing. Freezing also we'll see, and we will see how to use the option called filter. So what's the use of filter? What's the use of filter and why we need to use the filter? We'll see. Just click the headers, name, age, class, roll number, everything we can click. Select that particular header. Just go to sort and filter. Within that filter, see it's been filtered. So if you want to select only particular range, that's the reason we need to use the filter. So we'll see only the past students or failed students here. There's a filtration option here. That's the reason we need to select. As we already selected only blank here, that's why it's not showing the data whether the pass or failed students. We need to remove that particular that is a row, then only the data will appear. So we'll remove that one as it's not showing again. So we need to delete that particular row, that is the second row. Just click right click, delete. So now if we go to the filter option of results, then we can see the filters. See, now it's appearing. Deselect all the things, select only the data whichever you want, the pass or fail. So we'll select now pass. I want to fetch the data of only pass students, those who scored more than 35 marks. See now, Ram, X and Y, these students has been scored more than 35 marks. That's the reason they are called pass. So we'll see the failed students also. Only failed students, or otherwise blank students. See, there are three students got failed. Those who scored more than less than 35, those students are failed. We can even within the filter also we can do the filter. I want to fetch only those who score, those who attended on particular date. Within this particular date, only those who got failed. This also we can filter. I want to fetch only within the February those who came on 6th and attended the exam and got failed. That day who has got failed we'll see. So that day a person has came and attended the exam and got failed and is scored less than 35. That's the reason this data has been appeared. So this is how we are using the filter. So within the filter again we done the filtration. So on filtration purpose we can use this filter option, sort and filter option. So how to use the filter means we need to click a particular header, we need to click sort and filter within that filter. So I need to select all the things now. So I'm selecting all three data are filtering, and within the result I need to select even pass also, that all the six data will get result. All the six data will display now. See, now everything has been displaying. If you use a filter, only the filtered option will appears remaining time everything data will be appearing here. So select everything. We'll see now even how to add even freezing also. As I explained freezing, I will explain the freezing. So we'll see the freezing. Before that we will copy all things, all the data, because I need to show the freezing means we need to come downside, we need to drag the arrows downside upper side. So that's the reason we need to add the more data. So that's the reason I'm copy pasting the same data, because I cannot insert the data now. That's the reason I'm copy pasting all the data. Just drag it down. See, when you drag down the header is not coming. Header is we cannot see the header. That's the reason we need to add the header. See, think that if you want to see the age or how it looks like age column, which is the age column, which is the class column, we cannot see differentiate the age column, class column and roll number column, because everything is the number. If it's a subject line physics chemistry we can differentiate, but we cannot differentiate when using the numbers. That's the reason we need to freeze the row or freeze the column in such a way that we can use in future purpose. If you're entering a 10,000 or 10,000 or 1 lakh data, that time while adding some data to the headers, we cannot differentiate the columns or rows, which column is which one, which row is which one. So that's the reason we need to freeze the rows and freeze the columns in such a way that we can, while entering the data, it should when entering the data, it should get to know that this column is this row is this. So we need to select the first particular column and we need to click on view within the freeze options, freeze panes. Just click on view. Within that I'm going to freeze panes. See here, freeze panes is a freeze panes. Within that again three options will come. When there's a freeze rows and freeze top row, freeze first column, freeze panes. I'm clicking now. Freeze panes in the sense it will be clicked on freeze panes. See now the data is moving, dragging down. When you drag up or down, it is the data is moving, but header is on the same constant one. So when you get it down also we can see the headers. So that's the reason we can enter the data very easily. Well, now it has been made as a freezing as a centered, but we'll see how to only for top row how to freeze the pins. We'll see now. Again we need to select particular first top row, freeze panes. We need to go unfreeze. First we have to freeze, unfreeze, then only we can freeze the top row. So unfreeze the panes. go down, drop down, see again we cannot see the top row. So that's the reason we need to use a freeze. So I will show you how to make a first top row as a freezing. Select the first top row and go to freeze, that is within the view option, go to freeze top row, freeze top row. Yeah, just clicking on the freeze row, top row. When you come down, only first row will be seeing, remaining things will, when dragging down it will disappears. Only the first row will appears correctly. It will be like a stick to the particular column 1, that is, sorry, not column 1, that is row 1, it will be sticked. Remaining things we can do, even we can apply to the column, particular serial number 1 column also we can apply first column freeze first pane. Even we can apply to name also, age also, every column also we can apply, but we need to select the particular column and go to freeze, and we need to apply freeze columns. So I have to save the file, so just click on file, save as Excel workbook, and save within the disk wherever you want, within the my computer, some other drives also we can give, C or drive. Otherwise I want to save it in a desktop, so we'll save it on a desktop. Just I will select the desktop, just click on desktop and give some name to the data, that is a sample. I will give it as a sample workbook. You can give your workbook, whichever the workbook you are working on. Just I'm making a sample data, so I'm giving a sample data. Just click on save. It has been saved. So for that we need to select the particular row or header. We need to go view. Within the view we need to click on freeze panes. See, now here only the header is sticked on the same line, my data is moving. So now if we go to the 10,000th line also, header will be there. We can tell that this is a particular 15th is a age, we can tell that this one is a class, 10 is a class we can tell, and this 5 is a roll number we can tell. So this is how we can freeze the panes. So this freezing has been done as a centered. We can even make as a top row also. We can freeze even for columns also. Freeze top row also we can do. Freeze first column also we can do. Even we can unfreeze also. Or done unfreezing. See, now if I done unfreezing, again even my header is also going upside. If you want to do only for top row, top column, that we can do. Only for first column also we can do. See, now only for the first top row I have done, so only the first header line is there, remaining is moving. This is how we can do the freezing option also. Even for only one column also we can do. Just that time we need to select the column and you need to go freeze panes and freeze first column, that we can do. The same procedure whatever I have shown you. And if you want to save the document, have done a create sheet, then we can, as I already said, have to go save as Excel workbook and select the destination folder where you want to save. It will be my computer option here. Select the wherever you want to save it. Just I want to save it in desktop. Just click on the desktop. This I want to, if you want to give some name, just I want to make it as a sample folder. Sample, save. So this has been saved. We'll see the presentation. So we can do font formatting, table formatting also we can do. When we can add a styles also format, cell formatting also we can do. So font formatting I told, like size we can change, color also we can change, and even we can change our font styles also. We'll see how to change the font sizes also, font style also. I will go to my sample data. I will select some data. Just click here. Select some other thing. I will select like a century. So this is how we need to change the style of the fonts. Even we can make it as a different one also, only for one particular column or row. If you want to make it as something else, if you want to make like a Times New Roman, just mention Times New Roman, just enter. So only for this 23rd row has been Times New Roman. If you want to save it, just you have to press here, otherwise Ctrl S. There is a shortcut key also. If you press Ctrl S, automatically your worksheet will get saved. Okay. Even for table also we can add we can format the table also. Even we can cell styles also there. For particular cell, if you want to change the style, we can do it. That also we'll see how to do that. There will be different kinds of styles. Styles are there: normal, bad, good, neutral. These all things are there. Heading 1, heading 2, header 3, header 4. So within that particular theme styles are there. 20% accent 1, 20% accent 2. These are like a different cell styles are there. If you select particularly one, have clicked on the cell 3, that's why only for cell 3 it has been applied. If you want to apply to everything complete data, then that time we need to select the complete table. Just I want to select only half part of the cell. So we'll see here cell style. I want to add 40% SN2. It has been applied. The cell style has been applied for this whatever that have been selected. If you want to change also, you can say you can change it. Again you need to select complete thing. Only half part of this one I want to change it. Only up to result I want to change it. Just click cell style. 60% SN3. So only for this 60% SN3 has been changed. So you can change the cell style also. Even we can format the table also. Again same thing as like cell style we applied. Even we can apply to the table also. Here again options are there like light, medium and dark one. Within the light again some table styles are there: light 1, light 2, light 3. These all are like a light 1, light 2, light 3 up to table style light 21. And even within the medium also there are different style table that is a medium styles are there, and within even dark also there. I have to select the particular table. We can select by even giving in the range also here. So this is starts from C1. So I will just give C1 hyphen we need to give up to, I will give from C1 to C19, I19, otherwise J19 I will give. Just I'm giving in a name box. Just click enter after selecting the particular columns and rows within the cell name box. Just go to format as a table. I'm selecting a light style, that is a table style light 17. So it will ask the particular data whatever we have selected. So for this data the table style has been changed. So even we can do a conditional formatting. We'll see how to do the conditional formatting. Just click on the conditional formatting. See, within this there is option like highlight the cell rows greater than, if you want to give some condition like those who have scored more than 35 marks, only for that rows we can change the style. Even less than 35, that also we can find out. Between option like 40 to 50 marks scored, for that kind of persons also we can give a range, between range. Equal to also we can mention like that. Think that we have some 50 students. Within that some of them are scored like 40 marks. This particular 40 only want to see, then mention equal to 40. Those who are scored equal to 40, then we can select the equal to text that contains a data occurring also, and duplicate values if you want to see the particular duplicate rows, that we can see. Even we have some more rules also we can see. Top and bottom rules also there are these are the options we can see. And even we can give a condition for data bars also, and color series also. There are different colors: green, yellow, red color, green, yellow, red series, red, yellow, green color scale. These are the different options. Even we have icon sets here. See here, just I will want to select some data here. Just I will go to conditional formatting, icon sets. Whichever you will select, for that particular series will get filled. If you want to select this one, you can select. Whichever you will select, that thing will appear here. Okay. This is how applying the conditional formatting to your table or cells and cell styles and format as a table. I have done this everything. I want to insert in between within this 18 to 19. I want to insert one more row. How to insert one more row in between? So just we need to select the particular row, click on right click and insert. So within this one more row has been inserted within the 19 and 20, 18 and 19. Okay. Even we can add a header and photos in our Excel. That also we can do. How to add a headers and how to add a photos. Even we can add a page numbers, date, pictures also we can do. Table formatting has already shown you. Even within the tables we can add a margins also and borders. And for tables we can add a size, color, has already shown you. Even I already shown the freeze panes, how to make a freeze for rows also, and how to make a freeze for columns. That we can do. Even we can change the color of the table, and even we can change the size of the table. Then we can do it. Even we can add a margins and borders. For you can add a border or header also we can add, footer also we can add, and even borders. Already shown you how to add a borders of the table. Has already selected my table as a complete border. So it has been selected already. As already shown you, like a left border we can do, right border also we can do. So same like that we need to add a borders for the table. So themes, cell styles has already shown you. There will be different kinds of cell styles like 20% accent, 40% accent, 60% accent. There are different kinds of cell styles are there. We can do that. Even titles and headings also we can add to the styles. Symbols, colors we can do. Page layout. Within the page layout there are again options like themes. For themes also we can add the page layout, we can make it. Margins, orientation, we'll see. Size, even we can change. Background also we can change. Print area, scale, rotate also we can do. And we have a vlookup. What is the use of vlookup? Vlookup looks at a value in a one column and finds its corresponding value at the same row in another column. So how to add the syntax? So we need to select a vlookup, lookup value within that, and a range containing the lookup value, the column number. or false for an external match. So if you have to mention equal to, then vlookup, then particular lookup value and a range we need to give, then we can add the vlookup in our corresponding Excel sheet. Okay, we'll see how to add some functionals, that is the functions how can we use in our Excel. We have a marks absence of the students. We'll see how to add the average, otherwise how to add the sum values to this one, how to add the equations or how to add the formulas. We'll see. Select this particular students marks obtained, how to add this, how to make a sum of this. So just go to the sum here, sum, just click on a sum, it gives a sum of this. Think that you want to make it as an average, or to find the average of the students, just click on delete and again select this particular. So same thing, just click here. There are different options here: average, count numbers, max or minimum of the marks scored here. We'll see how to add an average. Just click on average. So this is the average of these marks students obtained by the students. This is the average. Even we can add manually also. That time we need to add like a equal, how to calculate the maximum marks of the student. So that time max equal to max and open parenthesis, we need to select the range of the cell. So what is the range of the cell? See here, it's showing a 22. So that is a 22 row. I want to this is a H22 because this column is a H1, that is a H22. From H22 to, so H22 from there to which one? H27. So H27. So just click max of from which row, which column, or to which row or which column. So just click on enter. So 76 is the max in this particular H22 to H27. If you want to find out minimum, how to add, just click equal to. Otherwise we can add in a functional, that is a formula bar also. Within the formula bar, that is a minimum. Within this minimum, which one? Within the H22 to and colon H27. So within this range, which is the minimum number, we can even count manually also, that is 13. We'll see whether our output will be 13 or no. See, our output will be 13. We add the formula here also. So calculating the minimum within this particular range of the students, those who have scored the minimum marks. So this is how we can find out the even minimum, those who scored the minimum also. Even we can add the charts also, as I already said, how to add. I told like we will discuss about the charts also. So just click on the particular table for which one you want to make a chart. Sorry, go to insert. Within this there are so many charts are there. Whichever one you want, you can select. If you want to make a column chart 2D or 3D, you can select this one 3D. So this is how we can add the table, and we can add the chart also. If you want to make a 2D chart, we can make a 2D chart also. And if you want to make a only if you want to make a 2D chart, you can make. If you want to make a pie chart, you can even add a pie chart also. Within this again 2D and 3D. So this is how the adding the charts to a particular column or row or particular table also we can add a charts. Okay. And even we can add a vlookups also, as already said we have vlookup syntax, and even we have a option macros. A macro can be defined as a recording of a series of tasks if the simple form of automation shows a software program that steps followed to get a something done, and the software will follow along. When used right macros can save your hours by automating. Think that you have done some think that you are working on a 10,000 data of things. It should be repeated task. It should be like a after performing for 5 numbers or 5 data, it should has to repeat to the remaining also. So how to add a formula? It's like on software where you are following the same instructions again and again. So within that we can do even macros to our data also we can do. Think that I will create a one more sheet within this sheet. I'll make some headings, copyright, one more heading, some X product. We have some data here. Okay. Okay, so I want to show you for this data series. After that automatically it will be done for this series. So we'll see how to make a series. So I want to make a first sum of these things, then I want to complete product, the sum of this total number multiplied to this 8 and the product of that number, that will be copied to this particular copyright cell here. So after that the same thing will be done to this process by using a macros. So first I want to make a use of macros. So within the view there is a macro. Just click on a use relative reference, then click to start record macro, then give a macro name here. Whatever the name you want to give, you can give. So I want to make it as a macro 1 only. So macro 1, click OK. So it's already recorded starting. So that's why here showing is a stop recording. Before it was showing a start recording. Now it's showing a stop recording. So just I want to sum the particular series here. Sum of the series. So go to formulas, auto sum of the series. So the sum of this series is 113. Now 113 into 8 is the product. So how to see the product here? You go to function, there is a formula bar, select here statistics or otherwise math and trigger. Here all the options will come within this. That is a product, right? So product, I will select product, click OK. This is a C6 and this is a D7. I want to calculate for C6 and 6 is the third, 113 and D6. So it's showing here 113 and 8. So that's correct. C6 and D6. What is the product? 904. So this I want to copy to the copy of red column. See here, right click here, paste special, because we are already applied the some macros here, that's why. So it's paste values, only values we need to copy. So I want to change the color of this one to differentiate. As I mentioned copy red, so I will mention red. Okay, red. So the same thing I want to apply the things here, same macros. Go to macros, stop recording. Okay, now how to fill the series for this one? Go to, just click on macros, run it. See here, it's automatically calculated. The same repeated function has been done for these values. I have been done only for this particular sum one and it has been calculated 180 here, and it's a product of these two. It is done here, and same thing has been copied with using a red one. So this is how the automation work has been done by using a macros. So any questions? I have done from my side. I have done macros and Excel, how to work with the Excel and how to add a charts, how to add an image, cell formatting, everything is done from my side. If you have any questions from your side, you can ask the questions so that I can clarify your doubts. If you have any questions, please type in the conversations so that I will clarify all the doubts. If you don't have any questions, even you can mention as a no, so that I will conclude my class.
So Prasanna, it is done?
Yeah, it's done. I think
If you have any question, please you can ask to Prasanna. Hello?
I think no one is having any questions here. Oh, so okay. Thank you for joining the webinar, and be subscribed to our Microsoft series webinar series, and have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you Prasanna. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Monu. Bye.